We're almost done. Now, next question. This is actually one of my favorite questions. One time, a gentleman asked me, what service can you offer to us, the youth, without jobs? And many other things, but it was so long I couldn't answer. And this is my favorite question so far because it aligns with my mission to serve and what I really want to do here. So what I can offer here, the youth especially, because that is also one of my driving factors, I can offer free tips and consultations on how to navigate through life, how to, the job market, job search. It's loud, I'll wait a little bit. How to successfully get through an interview, how to create job opportunities or even create your own jobs, brainstorming to find solutions to your life situation depending on what circumstances you are in and your goals. So those are some of the services that I can offer and all free of charge. So like I said, that's for me my favorite question. And to give a brief info on what this journey is all about, like I told you, I'm a practicing social worker. My knowledge is very wide based. I would say I've worked with different organizations. My journey started in Uganda. I was practicing as a social worker. In Germany, my field has been, we call it in German, for those of you who speak German language, Kinder, Jugendliche und Familie. I've worked intensively with families, teenagers, children, and young adults. That's my work, and that means I have information and knowledge. So where I've been working, of course, I don't know how they say it in English. That means I have information about, for example, about the bureaucracies in different organizations here in Germany. We call them Behörden, So for parents, people who have kids, there are many issues and situations here in Germany, the laws that govern us, the law that govern the kids. In German, for example, the kids belong to the government until they're 18, literally. So for you who live here or in Europe, you know what I mean? That means the social, the family system, the social family system, the social care system, all that is all together, and I have knowledge about that, and that is something I would love to share with you. I've had, lucky enough, lots of questions also from parents. For example, I've had issues of custody questions, if people are going through divorce and their kids involved. That's my kind of work. How do you go about it? What do you do? Child custody situations, how do you do about it? How do you avoid losing your kids, either to your partner and you lose custody, or you even lose them to, what is a Pflege Familia? You lose them to, what is it called? A foster family, exactly, because there are some parents who are rendered inappropriate or incapable of parenting their kids, and they could lose their kids to a foster family. In most cases, honestly, it's the best solution for the kids, but in some situations, it comes out of circumstances like you don't have the right, maybe you unfortunately got the wrong social worker to deal with your case and probably deals unfairly with you. So I can give you information and knowledge how to navigate that. What I've been doing in my DMs, I've had ladies DM me who are stuck maybe in abusive marriages, who don't know the process of divorce here in European countries. How do I go about it? I've had questions, especially also during my lives, about I'm living in Germany, maybe I came here for love, I came here to study, I'm having situations with a visa, how do I work on that? How do I get citizenship? How do I get residency? So all that I've been advising people. I've had a lot of time working with asylum seekers, and I'm hoping to do a video with some beautiful lady who can give more light and shed more light about the issue of asylum, coming as an asylum seeker in Germany. So I can help you navigate through life. How do you speed up your process to get accepted here in Germany, to get accepted to stay? How do you speed up your process that you get the permit to work, that you get accommodation, appropriate accommodation, and so on and so forth. And that's the knowledge that I really want to share with you here. And of course, most importantly, also one of my driving factors for our people especially in Africa and third world and developing countries, people that are jobless, people that are stressed out, people that are depressed. How do you navigate life? Those are issues that I can really help you with, and I'm passionate about, because like I said, I'm a social worker and my field is so wide, based. I can't explain everything in one video. It would be way too long. Maybe I would have to do a video about social work and exactly everything that I do and that I'm competent in, so you can understand that better. Woo, Mama Mia, I'll take a break. Kidding, almost done. Next question was, oh, I love this. This was from a gentleman recently. He asked me, have you visited Heidelberg? It's a very beautiful city. I've not been to Heidelberg, but I've been checking it out for a long time, and we're definitely visiting Heidelberg before May. It's true, that's a city in Germany, a very beautiful city, very historical. It's also a university city, I would say. So we'll be visiting it soon, and I'll definitely make a few photos and videos. And gentlemen, I'll not say your name here, but definitely I'll DM you when I visited Heidelberg. Yeah, speaking of Heidelberg, before Corona came, actually, I wasn't a fan of traveling in Germany. I was more into traveling to other countries. But Corona also, taught us something, and it gave me the opportunity to be forced to travel within Germany, and I discovered Germany has many beautiful cities, many beautiful towns. I'm more of a city traveler, like I told you. So yeah, I've discovered a few beautiful cities. I'm yet to visit some other cities and hope to make more content so that you can all see and get to know Germany better. Oh God, this is a very interesting question. What's your favorite thing about being a YouTuber? My favorite thing about being a YouTuber is I'm doing something that I'm really, really passionate about too. There's a video on my YouTube, just go check it out, where I talk about myself again. Besides being a social worker, I'll give you a brief info. The reason actually I ended up being a social worker is I always wanted to work with people. I always wanted to serve people. But for me, at the beginning, my dream was, to work in the media, to work on TV, to be an actress, professional dance, it's always been my thing. But for any child that grew up in Africa knows, no parent in Africa would have ever accepted that as a proper profession. So, of course, my parents didn't really nurture it. They did to some extent, because I was allowed to act, to sing, to dance for my family and so on. My parents would have never accepted that as a profession. So I was, I had to think, what else can I do? Be a doctor, be this, be that. And I ended up being a social worker, which I really, really appreciate so much, because that's something that I really love. So for me, the best thing about being a YouTuber is I get to do something that I really, 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 really love. And most of all, get to connect with people, because yes, like I said, for me, it's a dream. My dream job is to work with people, to serve people, to connect, to empower, to do something where at the end of the day, I can sit or lie in my bed and say, today you did something good. That's what drives me. To be able to give back, to be able to make someone smile, to be able to give someone a solution, to be able to empower someone. And that's why my motto on everyone who follows me on Instagram or everywhere or joins me on this journey, my motto is be kind always, please. Please. And that's what I live by. And then I would say it has helped me also discover some of my strengths that I didn't know I have. I always wanted to be in this field, but I didn't know I was good at such stuff. It helps me file or better my eloquency, my self-confidence, and of course connecting with my kids. Like I told you, my youngest boy is my official videographer. So it's really beautiful, having to have him film my videos, take my photos. He gives me lots of ideas. He's the one who taught me how to edit videos and then advised me, Mommy, you could do this, Mommy, you could do that. It's really, really amazing. And so far, honestly, I must say I'm loving this journey. And for all of you that have already joined me on this journey, I wouldn't do it without you. I can do it without you. So thank you so much. That's for you. On to you. Next question. How do I manage to balance motherhood and social media? That was a question someone asked me. First of all, there's no way I would talk about balancing motherhood and social media plus work, because I'm a professional working mom, without thanking my kids. On this note, I would like, it's so loud, I'll give it a minute. On this note, I would like to thank my little boys. I'm not going to say your names, my babies. Thank you so much for being amazing kids. Thank you so much for being supportive. Thank you so much for making this parenting journey so easy for me, because honestly, I'm sure if my kids went the way they were, if they weren't amazing kids like they are, if they weren't disciplined, if they weren't self-confident, if they weren't independent, if they weren't empathetic and supportive, I wouldn't really manage to balance this, because as you all know, I'm a single mother. Yes, I'm cooperating with my ex very well, but still basically 95% I'm a single mother. So definitely you really need to have amazing kids to be able to manage that. And that goes back to us parents. I will do more videos about parenting, how you can really nurture your kids to turn out to be also of help to you in some way, to make life easy for you, not just to help them navigate through life, but also make life easy for you. So for me, that has helped, that my kids are amazing kids. Another thing that has helped is I'm a very structured person. You know, like I don't like, when it comes to my work, I'm very structured. I'm not dilly-dally. I do my work, get done with it, and move on to the next thing. Another thing is I don't stress so much about life. I live in the moment. As you know, we have one life, you know, so why stress so much about it? So I'm someone who lives in the moment. I'm not so hard on myself. I allow myself to make mistakes. I allow myself to not be perfect, though I try to be perfect. Unfortunately, I think I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but I'm not hard on myself. If I make a mistake, like I've told you before, I think on Instagram, for me, a mistake is a form of learning. It's a form of getting myself better. So if I have some failings, I just reflect upon it and ask myself, what could I have done better? What can I do better? And that's it. So I think that's how I navigate through life. And of course, honestly, the fact that I have a very, very good cooperating relationship with my ex-husband makes it also very easy for me, because he's very supportive, and it would be a lie not to mention that. Not forgetting my amazing family. For those of you who don't know, I have 9 siblings. My parents are still alive, and we are very, very, very tight-knit family, and that has also made life easy for me. Just their moral support, the phone calls, the WhatsApps, you know, the chats and the talks, that makes life very, very easy. And knowing that I have someone that I can always rely on if anything went wrong, that gives someone the comfort. So for me, those are things that have made this journey easy for me. So you see all these questions, but we're almost done. I think that's the last question actually. Who is your favorite YouTuber and why? Honestly, at the moment I don't have a favorite YouTuber. I can say there are a few YouTubers that I like. There's one Canadian YouTuber couple that I follow, and then there's also an American YouTuber couple that I also watch or subscribe to, and I think it's mainly because the American couple, they have kids, so I can relate, and it's fun. They're really, really funny. And then the Canadian one, they're also funny, but I think I'm more focused on empowerment channels. I have 2 channels that I subscribed to like 1 week ago, and it was the best thing I ever did on YouTube, I think, you know, like when it comes to subscribing to channels. I think one of them is called, oh no, I forgot their names, but next time I'll talk about them. Maybe I'll link them in my description. But there are 2 channels that are really, really, really very good. They are full of substance, and since I'm in that niche, I'm more about, you know, not just fun and playing, but also about, you know, creating an impact. I find those channels to be very, very nice. Yes, so on a closing remark, oh my god, pray for my butt cheeks. This surface is really hot. But I had to do that for you to have a change of location. So yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for all the questions. If you've made it this far, God bless you. I appreciate your support. I can't do it without you. For the newcomers here, for the new members, please kindly subscribe. Kindly turn on your notification button so you don't miss out a video, because I'm also going to be doing lives in future. And share the videos. Why not comment? Let me know what you think about the videos. Give me feedback. Otherwise, I appreciate you so much. Check me out on YouTube, on Instagram, RUZHOFF. And until then, I love you. Mwah.